Have you ever sat at your desk, staring at your computer, thinking, there's got to be more to life than this? Maybe you've done everything right. You went to school, got the degree, landed the job, collect the paycheck. But somehow, it still feels like the system's broken. Or at least, it's not working for you. Before I start, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation in the description below. Well, today we're going to talk about a couple that said enough's enough, walked away from the 9 to 5 grind, and built a multi-million-dollar business online. Not by going viral, not by having some fancy tech startup, but by getting just 100 people to pay them $50 a month. Yep, that's it. And if they can do it, you can too. This is the story of Shane and Jocelyn Sams. Shane and Jocelyn are just like you and me. They're parents. They're partners. They're small-town folks who are doing everything by the book. Shane was a high school social studies teacher. Jocelyn, a librarian. They lived in a modest home, one of those cookie-cutter neighborhoods where every house looks like a clone of the next. Their kids had an above-ground pool. They went to church on Sundays, barbecued on Saturdays. And yes, there was bourbon involved. Shane's a Kentucky guy, after all. Life was simple, predictable, but underneath it all, something was off. Every Friday, the paycheck would hit, and by Thursday it was gone. Sound familiar? Sure, the bills were paid. Sure, the fridge had food. But financial freedom? That was a fantasy. Time freedom? Even more rare. And then, something happened that flipped their entire world upside down. Shane dropped his 3-year-old son off at daycare one morning. But before heading into work, he learned something horrifying. His little boy, just a toddler, was being locked in a dark bathroom whenever he had an accident. As punishment. Alone. In the dark. Shane's heart exploded. Rage. Fear. Guilt. He called his boss and told her what happened. Surely, they'd understand, right? Wrong. The principal straight up told him, if your kid isn't in immediate danger, I expect you at school. Excuse me, what? So Shane said what any real dad would say. Welp, write me up then, 'cause I ain't coming in. He stayed home that day. Not just physically, but mentally. Something shifted. He realized, this is what happens when you sell your freedom for a paycheck. And he swore, right then and there, that he would never be in that position again. Now, let's be clear, Shane didn't have a clue what to do next. He looked into MLMs, hard pass, brick-and-mortar businesses, too much overhead. He even dabbled in the online world, but didn't know where to start. Then one day, in the car with Jocelyn, he said the magic words. You know what'd be cool? If we could just get 100 people to send us $50 a month. That's $5,000 a month. $60,000 a year. Double it? Now you're at $120,000. More than they made combined as teachers. And it clicked. They didn't need 1 million followers. They didn't need to go viral on TikTok. They just needed 100 true fans. So what did? They looked at what they already knew. Jocelyn was a librarian. So she thought, what if I could help other elementary school librarians? She started creating monthly lesson plans, resources, tools. Things that would save time and stress for librarians around the country. They launched elementarylibrarian.com and started charging a small monthly fee for access. At first, crickets. But slowly, 1 member, then 3, then 10. Before they knew it, they were making real money on the side. Eventually, they grew it big enough to quit their jobs. Then in 2017, they sold the site for $1.1 million. No VCs, no Shark Tank, just good OL value exchange for money. And now, they're always there for their kids. No more begging for time off. No more living paycheck to paycheck. They bought back their freedom forever. Today, Shane and Jocelyn run Flipped Lifestyle, a community that helps regular people, like you and me, build successful membership sites. Their pitch is simple. You already have knowledge or skills someone else would pay for. Think about it. Are you a teacher? A coach? A hobbyist? A parent? A note about something super niche? There are people out there looking for what you know. And with the right system in place, you can package that knowledge into a membership site and get your own 100 people paying you $50 a month, just like they did. They offer tools, training, live events, even mindset coaching. Their membership starts at $48.50 per month. You can cancel anytime. And yes, there's a $29 add-on course to help you rewire your thinking, too. Look, I'm not saying it's easy. Getting people to pay monthly and not cancel, that's a real challenge. Unless you're Netflix or Verizon. But if you build something that solves a real problem, if you serve a specific niche, and if you stay consistent, you can make it work. The beauty of the membership model is predictable, recurring income. You don't have to start from scratch every month. Your income builds like bricks on a foundation. And once it's working, your time becomes yours again. So what's stopping you? You don't need to be an influencer. You don't need to be a coder. You don't need to be famous. You just need a skill or a passion, a small group of people to serve, a willingness to show up consistently. Shane and Jocelyn proved it's possible, and now they're showing others how to do it too. So if you've ever wanted to, fire your boss, work from home, spend more time with your family, or just stop living paycheck to paycheck, then maybe it's time to flip your own lifestyle. Before you leave, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation. Click the link in the description to see the best business to start online, which made me over $26,000 last month alone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews and honest insights. Thanks for watching.